Hello. My name is Jacob Gardner, and I am making music. Um, Gnarly. Don't know why I did that. Anyway, my name is Jacob. I am about 20 years old. I am a college student going to college in DC, but I'm born and raised in Florida. That's where I am right now in my parents' house, whom I have a tumultuous relationship with, and being here is very awkward. Um, but music is something I've always loved. I listen to lots of music, I write lots of music, and I've just always struggled with getting things out there. I think the first time I wrote a song intentionally with the intention of it being a song maybe was the beginning of high school. I wrote this song called Cost Me. The ones that know, aka my best friend Dominic. Um, and it was a song about me talking to older men online and what that looks and feels and smells and tastes like and all the flavors of that experience. Um, and it was, on really shitty piano because I wasn't good at piano then and I'm really not good at piano now. But I wrote it and I put it on Spotify via DistroKid for like a week. And then I got like embarrassed and took it down because I felt like it wasn't good enough and it didn't reflect my like goals and aspirations as an artist or a singer or musician. And then like a year or two later, around like 2022, 2023, I wrote and made this song called Earnest that was about just, me being a passionate person and loving myself but hating myself and doing all of it passionately. And it was a very acoustic, kind of angelic in ways. The ones that know again. Um, but high school kids are mean, and I got bullied for putting out this song, so I took it down. And I think about it every day. I shouldn't have taken it down. I should have just rode the wave and existed as I am. But alas, here we are. And ever since that, I have been writing music and getting better at producing music and talking to people on Reddit who are good at producing music and trying to figure out how I can do it and, playing with samples that people are giving me. And I'm just having a lot of fun. And I look at my current like artist profile on Spotify and I'm like, fuck, there's nothing on it. um, and by the end of the summer, I would love for there to be something on it. So I am making this video, and I'm telling myself now that Jacob Gardner is making music. I am making music. And it's hard because I still feel the same feelings I felt about those other two songs I put out years ago, where they didn't feel reflective of my taste or my skills. And I felt stupid because I don't have all the fancy equipment and I don't have these incredible producers and mixing engineers and mastering engineers to really make my songs sound incredible. And even though I don't have those things, a lot of people in my life and people not in my life, music consumers more broadly, expect you to have those things. And I really don't want to put something out that isn't perfect, but I feel like I have to, and I feel like this is the step I have to take. I want to write songs for people, and I want to perform, and I want to sing live on stages, and I want to suck, but then I want to get better, and I want to grow, and I want to learn, and I want to feel such immense gratitude that I put myself out there, and I want to make an EP, and I want to like make an album, and I want to like go on the podcast and talk about my upbringing and do all the interviews and do a press run, and I want to move to LA or New York, and I want to be an artist, and I don't want to have to think about returning to DC to continue my collegiate career. I want to blow up, and I want to be loved, and I want to be hated, and I want to feel all the things that come with being a musician, and I want to feel inspired by other artists, and I also want to be an innovator at the same time. I cannot do any of these things if I don't just, go for it. So here we are. I am Jacob. I'm putting out some music soon, And it's going to be good and it's going to be bad. And, we're growing every day and I'm doing the best I can. And that's where we're at.